is the experiences they will have, and I've not put these in any kind of chronological order, coaching training. So they will have experiences when they're coaching and training. The interesting thing about experiences are they are completely and 100% utterly memory bound. That's all it is. You have an experience, you remember it, and there's 3 categories to memory: positive, negative, indifferent. Indifferent, you forget. It's just indifferent. Who cares? What do we remember most? The bad experiences, just human nature. It's because we're survivors. Evolutionary psychology will tell you that. Yeah, we remember the negative things. And everyone talks about you need to, like, you learn your best from negative experiences and so on. Try telling that to a kid, it's nonsense. So over time we have to get them to be able to learn from their experiences. Perspective helps with that. The way we speak to them helps with that. The way they carry themselves, the way they journal will help with that. They will have good, indifferent, and negative experiences in training. They need to bank the good ones and try and turn negative into positive. So here's a little tip. I would do this for you first. Try it out. Think of maybe if you have a bad experience or think of a bad experience, write it down. Describe how you feel. It's just your thing. No one else sees it. In 3 months' time, revisit it and try and recall the memory and try and see if you can turn some of the stuff into like silver lining. Well, actually, on reflection, the positive of that actually has come out, blah, blah, blah. In 3 months' time, revisit it again, because the neuroscience is definitely proving now that when you recall a memory and think about it, and refile it, it becomes a new memory. So that experience didn't actually happen if you think really deeply, like too deeply, but the way you process it does. Now, you will know people in your life who are social vampires. You'll know them. You'll see them and you're like, oh, bloody hell, did he see me? Because you speak to them, you interact with them, by the time they come, they suck all the air out of you. They don't inspire you. They take the air from you. They take the energy from your tank. And we all know them. And you'll know some people who sometimes can verge on annoying, who are like, hey, how you doing? It's so great to see you. And you kind of like, hey. And so obviously that can be a bit annoying. But you know people that give back lots of energy. Yeah? So we want our children to be somewhere, I would say, in the middle, to actually accept that negative things happen in tennis. You can lose more points in a match and still win, and vice versa. Shit happens, yeah. And we want them to practice refiling their memories. Now, you can't say that to a kid. You just can you write down, and then you look at it and go, well, you've been a bit tough on yourself. Actually, you weren't as bad as that, because look, I've got the facts. Oh, okay, right, okay. Well, and they practice, but do it for yourself first. I do that a lot with people, like the general public, but I do that a lot, and that is the feedback that I probably get the most, is like, it is amazing. You know, some people do it every day, like gratitude journals and all these things.